A huge alien spacecraft skimmed over the moon and headed towards the human Earth. At this time, NASA received a signal that the alien spacecraft was approaching, and the people in the research institute were in a mess. At the same time, it aroused the high vigilance of the military. The next day, the President of the United States learned from a phone call from the Department of Defense that the alien spacecraft split into 10 small spacecraft and arrived on Earth half an hour later. At this time, reports of alien spacecraft came from all over the world, and the detection equipment was also strongly disturbed. The government wants to hide the truth and appease the panicked masses. At this time, David, who works at the TV station, received a radio signal. Afterwards, David immediately found the President of the United States and informed him of the situation. David learned, through analysis, that the signal is likely to be an attack countdown. David deduced that the aliens were biding their time to attack. Sure enough, David was verified after the countdown ended. Alien spacecraft launched a devastating attack on human beings. Alien spacecraft destroyed the cities, buildings, and turned the city into a sea of flames. Everything in sight was in ruins. The crowd withdrew from Washington on Air Force One. On the other hand, Air Force pilot Hiller is ready to end his vacation after learning about the incident. At this time, the North American Air Defense Department decided to send a warplane to attack the alien spacecraft. Hundreds of warplanes headed towards the alien spacecraft. The warplane locks onto the target, launches missiles and blasts past. Alien spaceships are protected by shields, and missile attacks are ineffective at all. After the alien spacecraft was attacked, many alien warplanes were released. Alien warplanes also have shields. The U.S. warplane group suffered heavy losses. The President of the United States, who observed all this, ordered the warplane to retreat. Due to the large difference in strength between the two sides, all warplanes retreated with difficulty. Hiller watched as his friend was killed. The alien warplane came to the North American Air Defense Base, and the whole base was captured by the alien warplane. At this time, Hiller attracted an alien warplane and drove off into the distance. After a chasing contest, Hiller successfully defeated the alien warplane. After Hiller descended to the ground, he came to the alien warplane cockpit. Hiller saw the alien and killed him. Then Hiller dragged the alien's body and walked out in the deserted desert. Aliens have come to Earth and launched an attack. At this time, Albert, the Minister of Defense who had escaped the danger, decided to use nuclear weapons to fight back. Albert was rejected by the President and David. After arguing, they remember Area 51, a secret military base, with a chance to turn the tables. The President is here for the first time, and he didn't know that Area 51 was real. The staff here have been studying and restoring this alien spacecraft since the 60s. But since the arrival of the aliens, all the instruments in the spacecraft have been activated. Meanwhile, Hiller delivered the aliens himself. Dr. Brent decides to perform dissection surgery on aliens. However, halfway through the dissection, the aliens woke up and released brainwave disturbances. The aliens start attacking the staff. When the President brought people here, the aliens used Dr. Brent's vocal cords to talk. The President offered to live in peace with them, but was rejected by the aliens. This time the aliens came to the Earth to destroy all human beings and occupy this planet. The aliens released brain waves to attack the President's brain, and the security personnel quickly shot and killed the aliens. The President woke up and decided to launch a nuclear bomb on the alien spacecraft. With a violent explosion sound, after the smoke dissipated, the alien spacecraft was safe and sound. When everyone was desperate, David thought of a way. David used an alien spacecraft to conduct experiments and invaded the alien spacecraft with a virus, and the alien spacecraft shield lost its effect. As long as the alien spaceship can be driven into the Mothership, the Mothership can be poisoned and passed on to other daughter ships. Hiller took the initiative to step forward after hearing this, and prepared to go with David to complete the action of saving mankind. The President of the United States summoned all warplanes to attack the alien spacecraft. Under the virus experiment, the missile successfully hit the alien spacecraft. The warplane sent by the aliens has no protective cover. Since we cannot coexist peacefully, we can only distinguish between high and low. However, the alien spaceship is too huge, and under the powerful attack of the human warplane, the alien spaceship is still not damaged much. At this time, the alien spacecraft opened the cabin, ready to launch particle cannons to the ground. At a critical juncture, the pilot took a few glances at the photos of his family before driving the plane towards the alien spacecraft.
Hello, boys! I'm back!
With a violent explosion, the alien spacecraft was successfully destroyed. On the other side, Hiller and David drove the spacecraft to the Mothership and fired a time bomb at the alien leader. With only 30 seconds left, Hiller drove the warplane to continuously impact and successfully escape from the alien mothership. The mothership behind was completely destroyed, and humans began to destroy the alien warplane one by one. With the successful return of Hiller and David, this human crisis was successfully resolved.